Columbia Lake is located on the traditional territory of the Tanaka and Secwepemc people, who have inhabited this area since time immemorial. Columbia Lake is central to the Tanaka creation story, and evidence of indigenous use of the area can be found around the shores of the lake. Columbia Lake is located between Fairmont and Canal Flats and is about 80 kilometers north of Cranbrook, BC. Within the project focal area is the Columbia Lake Provincial Park, the East Columbia Lake Wildlife Management Area, and the Columbia Lake Ecological Reserve. There are also privately held conservation lands within the land management matrix of this area. With all of this attention to land conservation, the ecological importance is evident. The habitats in the project area are ideal for bighorn sheep, with a mixture of open forest, grasslands, and escaped terrain.
The Columbia Lake Bighorn Sheep project was initiated by Wildsight Invermere with the objectives of monitoring the herd, contributing to range health, preserving biodiversity, and raising awareness through educational and outreach events. The monitoring portion of the project brought passionate volunteers out to locate sheep, identify sheep demographics, assess threats to sheep, and report on any indicators of health concerns. Motion-activated cameras were installed in a suspected lambing area to support building knowledge. We worked with the East Kootenay Invasive Species Council to identify areas of concern and coordinate the pulling and treatment of invasive species. In partnership with the village of Canal Flats, we also installed information signage and a boot brush station to mitigate the spread of invasive species in the project area. The education and public awareness portion of the project took many different avenues. We conducted sessions with elementary school students and the local daycare. We hosted information booths at events like Canal Days and hosted an evening celebrating, discussing, and sharing information about bighorn sheep, the Bighorn Bash.
Looking to the future of bighorn sheep conservation, we highlighted the knowledge gaps of this population and the need for more detailed data collection to support proactive management. We collaborated with BC Parks, Ministry of Water, Land and Resource Stewardship biologists, the EKISC First Nation, and the Ktunaxa Nation Council to develop a project proposal to deploy GPS collars in the herd.
We thank all the project supporters for investing in the future of the Columbia Lake Bighorns.